So let's begin. So, as you all have shared, that this is something which we talk about in our families, in our the, programs. We do pinddan, we do this. A lot of it is like you said, ki ye nahi karna hai, and things like that. This is not a good time to start something new. So that is what we are going to talk about. That why was this, and our program is a little different. It's actually going to be a mix of psychology, science, and traditions. Okay. So my name is Sharmila, and what we are going to do over the next 60 minutes is talk about what Pitra Paksh is from my understanding, a bit about what we can do during this period. We will talk about why Pitra Paksh is important. Why do we, think about our ancestors? Many of it, this is logical, right? And then we will talk about what we plan to do for the rest of our program and how you all can participate and join in. So let's start with an intention. Close your eyes. Let's ask for divine blessings, because since we are doing this, let's ask for blessings from the universe, the Parabrahman, Divine Father, Divine Mother, my Guruji, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, your Guruji, whoever you believe in, the gods and goddesses that you believe in. Ganpati has just gone, so Ganpati Bappa, as we invoke him, before we start any program, visible and invisible helpers, our lineage, mother's side, father's side, 7 generations that we are going to heal, and our future generations, because they are all there. Thank you for being there with us on this journey, and all the people who are here today and will be there over the next 14 days. We thank you for being there with us on our journey, for all your guidance, blessings, help. Some which we see, some which we don't see, but it's always there, guiding us, showing us the path. And one of that is coming to this program today to understand what life is about. So what we are going to do is we are opening ourselves out to receive information from our ancestral fields, from our future, as we set intentions for the next 15 days. Breathe in and out. Keep your eyes closed. And like I asked, why are you here? So think about it in your mind again. If you were told that this is a chance to heal yourself, to move up in life, to prosper, what is the one thing that you would like to do? So these 2 things, let's think about before we move further. Take a minute and just think. And as you open your eyes, look at this diya and say, this is going to show me my way forward. This is the light. Look at the light. Take in the energy from the light and say, may I get all the advice I need to move forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, before we move forward, you need to know who we are and why we are doing this. So my name is Sharmila, and we run a well-being company called Step Up 9, where we talk about holistic well-being. And part of that holistic well-being is environment, social, family. So that's how we are creating this space for people to come in, heal, and prosper with love, with intuition, with powerful energy work, not just for you, but for your lineage, back and forward. And we believe that everything is interconnected. All of us here are also interconnected. We are group souls. We come together to manifest our life purpose and complete lessons that we have come here to learn. So as part of that, we choose the family that we have come into. And that is the core of our work. So let's again breathe in and out and put in the mission that we are here to heal ourselves, to understand Pitra Paksh, and to heal our family, our lineage as we go forward. Now, as we talk about the journey, this came to me like Vaibhav said that, in our villages, in our towns, at home, we talk about this is the time that we should not do anything. This is the time, to me, is to take rest. Think of it this way. Just before this, we had Ganpati. Now, what does Ganesha, what is he for? He is there at the start of a change. Anything that we want to do, any program that we want to start, we invoke for Ganpati. So, yesterday was Visarjan. Today is the break. From tomorrow starts Pitra Paksh. And what is Pitra Paksh? It is celebrated the world over to do two things. One is to remember our ancestors, give thanks to them because we are here because of them, right? Without them, we would not exist. And because we are humans, we have two sides. We have strengths and we have weaknesses. So as I have, gone through this process of psychology, healing, working with people over the last decade, especially in this area, what I've realized is we are a mix of both, right? We are also a mix of our father and mother, and they come from their lineage. And we are, as we said earlier, born in these families because we have come here to learn lessons and to build on our strengths. So these 2 weeks are the time for us to rest. Think of it this way, 8 months of the year have gone by. If you follow the Western calendar, or 6 months if you look at it from spring. So it's the time we think, we take rest, we take a pause and say, okay, 6 months have gone by. What has happened in the 6 months? And what can we do for the rest of the next 6 months? Remember, in the olden times, we were an agrarian society. So everything was led by harvest. So you planted seeds in the spring that has been harvested now. You're taking a break. You harvest, you again plant seeds in October, November once the rains are over, and then you get the next harvest in February, March. Okay, so that's how for people with 2 cycles. So life is cycles. So that is what I want to bring into this, saying that Pitra Paksh has been told that don't do anything, because in the olden times, that was the easiest way of telling people to take a rest. Because otherwise, you would ask why, you would ask questions. And you remember how Chinese whispers is you tell someone something, and as it goes down, the way it is said changes. So it was said, don't do anything. And moment this ends, we get into Navratri, festivities. And I'm a Bengali, so we celebrate Durga Puja, and it was all about family. So you are taking a pause, seeing where you are, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what you need to build on, what you need to erase, and then you move forward into Navratri and Diwali, which is the execution. So that is how we use this time, and that is how we have built our 14 days program, because we realize that we are energy bodies. We have energy signatures in us. Some of us are positive, so it gives us strength. Some of it are negative, which gives us diseases. Disease is nothing but just thoughts, emotions that we have kept within us, not just us at our stage, but over the years through the family. And this is what we call genetics, right? So when you say you have something, you say diabetes runs in our family. Okay, so what is it? The emotions that are tied to diabetes. So if you read Louise Hay book, okay, it talks about love. So she says diabetes is lack of love, which is why you want to bring sweetness in your life, and hence you love consuming sweets. Think about it for those who have it. Similarly, heart. Again, heart is the center of love. Okay? If you find that there is no love or there is less love around you, you are craving for love, that is where you have problems with your heart. Or lots of emotions. You keep things within you. You don't put it out. So throat, like just now, something is stuck in my throat. So if it's stuck, I'm trying to cough it out, right? If I don't, it gets stuck. It might show up as thyroid. Now, if it is something that has come down the ages, it is something which is genetic. The whole study of epigenetics, and that is the reason why this 14 days Pitra Paksh says that while something is genetic, if the environment is happy, joyful, then that disease will not show up or it will get resolved. But if there are problems around you, in your family, in your environment, in your workplace, it's like electricity running through the wires, but only when you switch it on does the bulb come on. So that light is coming, can be positive light, it can be negative light. Okay? So this is something I want you all to think about. This is the core of what we are going to do over these 14 days. We are going to go into each generation and talk about it. So healing is not just about the past. Healing is also about the future, because whatever we are doing today, we are going to, this is setting the foundation for the future. We talk about karma. What is karma? Many of us are afraid of karma. So let's talk a little more about karma in a while. So as we talked about, ancestral healing works because what we are trying to do is heal the lineage. So different people, different karmas, you have your karma. So think of life as school that we have all gone to in the past. We've come from kindergarten to graduation. Some of us have gone to post-graduation. Some of us are doing PhDs. Some of us, like me, are still learning about life, right? So what are we doing? We are gathering knowledge and skilling ourselves. And that is exactly what karma is about. You have a lot of things about life that you need to learn. As you go through life, you learn different lessons. Over the years, over generations, over lifetimes. So what you've learned, it becomes your strength and you move on. What you are not able to learn, what happens in school? You either fail or you do a retest. With failing, what happens? You are asked to repeat the year because you are not able to learn it in that time. The same thing happens in our lifetimes. So what we learn becomes our strength, we move forward. What we don't learn is what happens to us in this lifetime, and we keep repeating it till we learn the lesson. So I want you all to close your eyes and think about what is the most difficult lesson that you are going through in your life at present. That is the lesson, one of the most important lessons you've come here to learn. It doesn't take much time. Pop, the answer comes in your head. So what we will do over these 14 days is to heal these kind of issues that are there, that you are facing, that has come down the ages. Maybe you are not facing, but your future generations are facing. Learn the lesson, erase it, make it your strength, and move forward. So remember, you are the bridge between the past and the future. So you have a very important journey. You are the flag bearer of change for your lineage. So give yourself a pat on the back for being here, for wanting to make the change, for wanting to move forward. So, what we are going to do is not just doing rituals, and we are not going to do any puja and things like that. We are going to think about the reasons why these things are happening, do a mix of modern technologies and ancient wisdom, and help you heal. I will be doing healing for you all over the 14 days so that we are able to overcome this. We will give thanks to our past lineage. We will learn from their mistakes, their understanding, and then see how we can take it forward. Most of us are working, right? So when we join a company, we are new, we are interns, we are learning. But as we go up the ladder to become CEOs, there are lots of other things we need to do, right? We need to learn new things. We need to learn new ways of doing things. We need to let go of certain things that don't help us, because to progress, we need to let go. And that is exactly what we are going to do over these 14 days. And why 14 days? Because we are going to heal 14 generations. So over these 15 days, so it's 14. So 7 generations father's side, 7 generations mother's side, that's 14. And then we bring it together on the 15th day, ready for Navratri. So every day you will see, we will do one generation. We will go deep into that generation, heal that generation, and we will also have a theme like, say, shame or sorrow or grief. We will heal it in that generation, above and below, both ways. So it's a two-pronged work that we are going to do. We are going to start with us, heal ourselves and our siblings and cousins, and then move up mother's side and father's side. Each generation a day, and a problem or a vibration we will resolve. And what we are going to do is we are going to energize ourselves with the opposite, so that once you clean it, you put in the positive. Now, this is a mix of a lot of modalities that I have gone through: mindfulness, tapping, pranic healing, NLP, family constellations, generational healing, cellular healing. So you all don't need to know that. I will guide you all through this. So this is what it is. If you all want, you all can take a photo of this, because this is more or less what we are going to cover. It might change from day to day, because it will depend on what kind of messages I get, and we might shift it back and forth depending on the flow that needs to be there. So what we will do every day, we will meet at 7 o'clock every day. We will do it live. For those who are not able to, we will send recordings. We will do journaling, we will do meditations, and we will do sharing. So it is a comprehensive program. It is not just, humne kuch kiya and then y'all will do it. We will also share journaling prompts with y'all, and maybe even practices that y'all can do over the 14 days, so that at the end of 14 days, you all have let go of a lot of things that you all are holding on to, which then creates space for more positive things in your life. We are going to do a demo ritual now. So, if you all have water, please take some water and drink it. Relax yourself before we go into a demo. So, before we start, this is a demo of what we will do in the program every day. Think about your intention, why you are here, what you want to heal, and put yourself at the center of this healing. Breathe in and out as we step into this sacred space together. Remember, we are all in it together, and we've all come here to do this journey together. Nothing happens by chance. There is always a reason why something is happening in your life. And remember, it is always good. One thing I have learned is God loves us. God doesn't want to punish us. Okay? This is what other people say. It is not true. Think of yourself as God's favorite child. And why are each of us favorite child? Because we are all souls living in different bodies. And at the end of the day, all souls are one. And we are all part of the Parabrahman. So we are all one. We are all united. All these things that's happening in the world is because we forget that we are one. We are hurting one another, but in the end, we are actually hurting ourselves. Even if you think about it as science, we've come down from Adam and Eve, if you want to call it. But if we do, then we are all one. We are all one family. So over these 14 days, we are going to heal not just our family who we think we are part of, but our extended family and the world. So we all have a task in front of us. So think of this task and breathe in and out. And visualize that you are standing on a road in the middle. You turn back and you see your ancestors behind you, your parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, extended families, uncles, aunts, their families, extending all the way. After all, we come from a really, really large family. So turn back, look at them, and smile. Say thank you for being there. Because of you, I exist. And feel the gratitude in your heart, in your body, or your ancestors because of whom you exist. Now turn and look forward to the future. See the future generations in front of you. Your children, your nephews, nieces, your grandchildren, grandnephews, grandnieces, and great-grandchildren if they exist, great-grandnephews and nieces. Look at them with pride, because this is who you and your generation have nurtured. Say namaste to them. Tell them you are the reason we exist. We will try and see what we can do as a group and individually to help you prosper. Now come back to yourself. Realize you are the bridge along with your siblings and cousins. You at the center are the fulcrum, the turning point of both the past and the future. Place one hand on your heart, one on your belly, and feel the movement of your breath coming in and out through your belly. And dil ke dhadkan, your heart beating. You are alive, filled with love for yourself, your family, your extended family. Moving out into your neighbors, your friends. Feel the love. If you can, put your awareness to your crown, the center, the second heart, the center for divine love. We touch the top of our heart. We are blessed when someone puts their hand on our crown. We are blessed with that. That is where divine energy comes in to our body. Visualize your ancestors together putting their collective hand on your crown, blessing you with abundance, with prosperity, with joy, with good health. And think to yourself, I am truly blessed to be part of this lineage, this family. I welcome healing. I release what I no longer need. I release. I am ready to release the things that I am holding on for so long, which do not help me, nor do they help my future generations. I am ready to break these cycles and move forward. I am ready to build on my strengths that I have got from my past, from my lineage, that is going to help my future generations. And put your hands out in blessing and say, I promise that I will do my best to put forward blessings, lessons that the future generation needs to prosper and move forward. Breathe in golden light from your crown, through your heart, to your hands, blessing the future generations. And turn back and bless the past generations too. So you can stand sideways, one hand to the future, one hand to the past, because that's who you are, the center of the past and the future. Take a moment and release the one thing that you want to release and say, I let this go. Today, I let this one thing go. And visualize it going out of your body like smoke. Or if you want, sacrifice it to this fire. You can open your eyes and say, I sacrifice it to this fire. Swaha. I let go. And now, in that space that we have let go, put in the opposite positive feeling, thoughts, emotions. And say, this is who I am from today. Feel the energy coming into you. Thank the universe, your gurus, the gods you believe in, angels, archangels, helpers, for giving you this chance to make the change. And once you're ready, open your eyes with a big smile. And if you can, open your cameras and just smile at each other. See who all other people you are sharing this journey with. And in the chat, just put in one word. So the chat is actually in Q&A. In the chat, put down one word that is helping you, that has come to you through this meditation. One word. And take a moment and just savor the energy before we move forward. If you have a paper with you, a journal, just write down anything that has come to you while we did the meditation, the word that has come to you, your intentions, and your strength. Remember that the healing has started already by your coming here and putting in the intention. Put in also how you are feeling now. Put it down on the paper if you have, else just repeat that word within you. To me is coming peace. So I keep saying peace, peace, peace. And realize that we are limitless souls. So we have Ananta Shakti, means limitless energies for change. And feel that limitless. Feel yourself limitless now. And so, if you liked it, join me for the next 14 days as we do this thing, half an hour every day at 7 o'clock. If not, we give you the recordings and you can do it at your time. It is transformative. It's powerful. There are people here who've been part of my healings before, and they know what a change it's made to their lives. And what you will do while you all are going to do the journalings and these meditations, we will help you by doing healings for you, just to add on to the process. So there are two ways. You can be part of the group and do it in groups, which have a lot of powerful energy. We will try and remove karmic entanglements, cords that you are carrying on for many years. Yesterday, there was a conversation about curses. I said curses are just thoughts that people send you repeatedly. Negative thoughts, you have blessings on one side, curses on the other. So it's nothing. So what are we going to do? We are just going to take energetic showers every day to clean ourselves, our past lineage, and our future generations. And then we are going to dress ourselves up in positivity so that at the end of 14 days, we have stepped up in 14 different ways. So that will help you activate prosperity, fertility, better family lives, better workplace. These things help you become more productive, energetic, one generation at a time. Lots of rituals, lots of things, like I said, forgiveness, cord cuttings. We'll talk more about epigenetics. We will do mindfulness practices. So every day we will do different activities. So it's a power-packed 14 days. So for groups, the cost is 7,500, but that also includes a part that we are going to donate on your behalf to certain centers which will help you accelerate your positive karma. Think of it as sowing seeds for future harvest. And for those who are not able to, want to go deeper, have issues that you all want to do beyond the group work, we are going to do one-on-one. There are already 4 people who have signed up for it, going deeper into their lineage, removing issues that have come down the ages, leading to whether it's money issues, health issues, family issues. And that's what we are going to work on deeper. So, if you are ready to make the change, if you sign on now, you can yes. So you can sign on now. How do you sign up? I will send a link. Dhruv, can you put the link? There'll be a link that will be put up in the chat. You can sign up for the program, either group or one-to-one. And if you do today, by the end of the day, you will also we've created a Pitra Paksh ebook for you all to do, which have journalings, which have prompts to help you think, go deeper into this process. You will also get a 15 minutes call with me, which will help you understand what are the things you need to work on over the 14 days. And currently, we are running a sleep journey. So we give you 7 days of that sleep journey free for you to figure. So you can just change your life over these 14 days. So are you all excited? Do you all think it is worth it? How many of you all here are thinking that, okay, let's give it a chance. We've tried many things. This is something that we would like to do. Yes, in the chat. Or say, maybe we need to think about it. It's just helping you move forward. And trust me, if you do, it is going to change. But finally, it is your call. You need to decide whether you want to move forward from here with a little help from us and from the group, or to say, okay, let me think about it. Maybe next time. But you never know what happens in the time. And this is something that I have learned. I do a lot of, over the last 10 years, I have been doing a lot of courses. I'm like, okay, let me learn this. Let me learn this. Let me do this. And my life has changed from where I was to where I am now. One of the biggest ones for me has been health. And a big one, I used to have something called allergic rhinitis growing up, which was, while medically it's an allergy, it comes from dust, pollen, and things like that. What I also realized when I went deep into myself with awareness, I found that it was also coming because of stress and tension. That's the symptom. It's coming for me because I am afraid of failing, perfectionism. So those were the core issues. And where did it come from? It came from my family, because in my family, everyone does really well. So I was the eldest. Everyone was looking up to me to say, you are the person who needs to do well because we are all looking up at you, which then created a lot of stress and tension in me. And it came out as allergies. When I realized this was 2018, I healed myself. I had allergies from the time 1980, 81. In 2018, I healed myself. It is 2025. I have not had allergic rhinitis since. Okay. I can go in the dust. I have buildings which are coming up behind me. I have a dog in my house. Sometimes there is dust, nothing. Why? Because once it has been removed from the core, it's gone. Because like diseases, other things, that's just a symptom trying to tell you, go inwards, figure the core. And so these 14 days are there for you to go deep in, figure what can happen, why this is happening to you, change it so that you are able to move forward. And if you, like science says, genetic, you are removing that genetic imprint from yourself so that it doesn't go forward. And for those who already have children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, the work, as we heal every day, we go backwards and we go forwards and remove that imprint from all generations to the extent it is possible, energetically, karmically, and by your free will. So let's close the day and then we will have conversations. Breathe in and out. As you breathe in, inhale healing. As you breathe out, exhale generational pain. As you breathe in, inhale light. As you exhale, take out darkness. Place your hands in front of your heart. Thank your lineage for being there for you. Thank yourself for taking this chance to make the change for your family, opening the ancestral portal, releasing resistance to change. Put your hands out in blessing and say, I bless the future with openness, love, and healing. I am a limitless soul with limitless power to make the change I need for my future generations. Every step I take from this moment on clears the path for those who have come after me. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for your ancestors, for your future generations. I see you in the journey. And we end with a poem. I stand at the doorway of time, hands open in receiving pose, hearts aligned. I call my ancestors near with love, with light, and no fear. The path is open, clear and bright. I walk with them into the healing light. And you can take this poem and repeat it whenever you feel the need to make a change. I stand at the doorway of time, hands open, heart aligned. I call my ancestors near with love, with light, no fear. The path is open, clear and bright. I walk with them into the healing light. And go back to that road where you were. Your ancestors behind you turn with gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Turn forward to the future generations. See them smiling at you, saying, yes, I am there for you to make the change. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Thank you for being here. And there is a poll that many of you all have already answered. So I hope to see you all over the next 14 days, and you can come and be there